This is a beautiful Courthouse Steps quilt block. Now I've added an extra row to this from a typical traditional one, but this is very simple to do. I want to show you and talk to you about this one. It starts with a 2.5-inch square. Now on this one, I chose to fussy cut a flower out of this one fabric just because I think it looked better as the center. But Courthouse Steps, if you look at this from top down, it's like if you're here, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, right? Same this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A traditional Courthouse Step only has 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I, in theory, should have stopped at my 4th step. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the rim. But what I did, I made a mistake. I chose all these fabrics ahead of time, and they look so pretty together, I didn't want to leave off my outer row, so I added another layer to it. And you can do that. You can add as many layers as you like. So the trick to this is, it's not using 2.5-inch strips like most of the time we use. We do start with a 2.5-inch square for the center, but then you cut your strips 1 3/4 deep. 1 3/4 inches. That's a different measurement for us quilters, right? So when you do that, you start building this like this. Now I want to point something out. You've probably already noticed it, but the colors in this, each one of the halves or the fourths of this Courthouse Step have their own color flavor, and that's what I think is important to this. You don't want to just mix it all up and make them all just random patterns. It wouldn't look good. But I chose darker for here. I chose most of the orangey rust color for that, blues here, and you can kind of see it helps visually when you look at this. It makes it prettier. Now, the first two that you put on the side, since this was a 2.5-inch square, they are also 2.5 inches. And at this point, when I stitched these together, I got out my ruler and said, okay, now it's this wide, so I need a piece that wide. I don't have a list for you of how long this one, this one, this one. That would take forever to do. But you can do like I did and just measure them as you go. And that's exactly what I did. So then I started building my colors going out this way. And if you notice, the way we're building this is we first started on this side, then we're going to this side, then we're going to go this side again and this side. We keep rotating this around. So since I just laid 2 of them on these ends, next I would measure this distance and lay these 2 out. So those fit here. And they're going to look a little wonky just because I'm not stitching them together here. Then I'm going to measure this because I just did this, so now I'm going to do this side, remember? So I'm going to put this up here and so on and so forth. You can see how this takes shape. Every round, you might want to trim it up or square it up. Let's say square it up. You might have a little, just a hair to trim off somewhere. It's helpful to keep it square as you build out. I love this one, honestly. It's very simple to do. It's great practice in sewing a straight line, and you know that's not always the easiest thing to do. But give this a go. Pick out a lot of different fabrics. Every single piece on this is a different fabric that I had in a stash, so you've got a lot to go through. All your stashes, you can find some good colors that work together. I hope you'll try the Courthouse Steps. I enjoyed it a lot. Hope you will like us, subscribe to us, go to YouTube. We have a YouTube channel with all the old videos on it. I hope you watch that, and happy sewing.